Mr. Bloodworth. Oh, Ms. Sherback, my apologies.
No problem, Your Honor. Chris Kotrodimos, please.
If you'd step in front, Brady.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, subject to the pains and penalties of perjury?
Right.
Thank you. Have a seat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Although the jury knows who you are, I'm going to have you state your name and spell your last name for the record, please.
It's Chris Kotrodimos, Kotrodimos.
Now, we brought you back to talk about a couple specific issues. We know from your prior testimony that when you reviewed data from Eric Richins' phone, specifically for February 14th, 2022,
Yes.
you looked at the Verizon call records.
Correct.
Those included text messages.
They did.
And that's the raw data that we talked about throughout your testimony.
Yes.
Is that right? And tell the jury, for an outgoing message from Eric Richins, how would Verizon list that time zone in their record, in their call record, that raw data?
Well, it would depend on what type of message it was. For an SMS text, which is just a normal type text, it would route it through their normal server. It would be in local time. For MMS, that message has to be routed through a server, and so they use the server to route that call, and it would have a timestamp for the location of the server, not necessarily the device.
So when you looked at those records, the outgoing messages for Eric Richins' phone in the Verizon records, what time was reported for an MMS outgoing from Eric Richins' phone?
So there was an outgoing, in the record, there was an outgoing MMS at 12:23 p.m.
Would that be 12:23 p.m. in Utah?
No.
So what would the time of that outgoing message be for us in Utah?
So we're 2 hours behind, so it would be 10:23 a.m.
Scott, if we could put up 3-14D, please. This was previously admitted in Mr. Kotrodimos' testimony. We can publish it to the jury.
Okay, there you go.
So we entered this exhibit through your testimony last time, and we talked about this gap in activity from Eric Richins' phone. And so what you've just described conforms with the raw data. Is that right?
Yes.
And describe it again now that the jury can see the time frame we're talking about. If a call record or a text message MMS showed outgoing from Eric Richins' phone at 12:23 in the raw data, you confirmed that that would have been 10:23 in Utah.
Correct.
How did you verify that?
So, one, just the knowledge and experience of knowing that that's how Verizon routes MMS messages. They use an Eastern time zone, which is consistent with their headquarters location. So to verify that, time zones are very critical for analysts, obviously. So what you would do is, if you have a source to look at the original text, and in this case we do, which would be Eric Richins' his phone extraction, his cell download, I would expect to see, based on the time difference, an outgoing MMS text at 10:23 a.m. versus 12:23 p.m. And I did find that there was an outgoing message at 10:23 a.m. an MMS message to that number, and it was a photo.
So essentially, through your analysis and changing the time zones as necessary, this exhibit is still accurate.
Yes.
Scott, if you could put up 3-39D, page 5, please, for the witness. This has previously been admitted. And you can publish it as well. And you can blow up one of those messages or... So now that we're talking about time zones, describe for the jury how we get to the times that are listed in all of these text bubbles, and so that the jury knows all of the messages that we have entered have these timestamps on them.
They do, yes.
And how do we get to the time that is on there?
Okay, time zone issue again. Okay, so phone extractions from software are provided, those readable files are provided in UTC 0. So to determine local time of when that activity on that device happened at the local time, you have to adjust. So Utah is -7 UTC during normal standard time. It is -6 UTC in daylight savings. So we just switched on Sunday. So now everything until November, when we switch back again, will be -6. So the -7 and the -6 denoted in these messages is a adjustment that is made by the software to denote local time versus software time.
So for each of the messages that the state submitted in this case, they have been adjusted to local time.
Yes.
Okay, those are all my questions.
Sure. Thanks.
Mr. Robbins? No questions. Okay. Sir, you can step down. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.